Hi guys, welcome back to another reading. I'm so sorry it took me so long to upload a new video, but there were some personal things I had to take care of first. But I'm so happy to be back and to be able to do this very requested video for you about Jungkook of BTS. Now, if you're fans of Jungkook, you probably know that he is going to enlist in December, if my information is correct. So we have to keep that in mind as we do the reading. And it was one of the reasons why I thought a lot about how to structure this reading. I think I'm going to start off by reading his general energy at the moment. Then I will look into his career for the rest of the year. I'm going to look into a little bit of his love life. Of course, I'm going to try to respect his privacy as best as I can while I'm doing that. And then I'm going to look into the first 3 months of the new year, and I'm going to leave that like open, because if he's going to enlist in December, then I think there won't be like much of a career reading for the first 3 months. So I'm just going to look into the first 3 months in general for Jungkook. So yes, let's start out by looking into his current energy. What's the current energy for Jungkook of BTS? Too much. What's the general energy? We have freedom. Hedgehog. And the intellect. Okay. So I'm going to take this one. So what I'm seeing for Jungkook's current energy, to sum it up very briefly, is that he's not very happy about the military service. I feel like there's been a time where he lost his spark, like his creative spark, and through his work he got it back. Like he recently got it back, and he's like, I want to do more. I feel so creative, I feel so inspired. I'm meeting so many new people that inspire me on a daily, and I want to create more, I want to do more. It's like, why do I have to go at a point in time where I feel this inspired? Why do I have to go now? He feels really restricted in his freedom. He won't say it out loud. It's something he carries inside. Like, he thinks that to himself. Maybe, I mean, of course, maybe he's talking about that with his friends or his family members and so on. But I mean, like, he wouldn't say that to the public. He will diligently do what is asked of him. But I see that it's bothering him. It's bothering him that he has to go at this point in time. Not because of the success, but it's just because he feels so inspired. He has so much fun creating music and creating other things. I feel like his mind is exploding with ideas. He's currently so full of ideas, and he would like to implement all of them, but he knows that he can't because he has to go to the military. And yeah, that's what's currently on his mind. I think I will move on with his career for the rest of the year now. So in regards to his career, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm seeing some kind of stalking incident. I mean, it's not really about career. I think this is like more his personal life, but it's something that could happen in the next month. Maybe also some kind of photo or video leak, something that is not supposed to come out will come out, and it could involve his love life. And I see that it's going to cause chaos and conflict. He will have to come forward and defend himself. Maybe also others will have to step up and defend Jungkook, since I don't know if idols can talk about stuff like this. I think some of them choose to ignore it, but I don't know how bad it will be, so maybe he will in the end have to come forward and say something about it. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing, either like stalking incident or some kind of news will come out, and it's not something that he wanted the public to know. That's all I'm getting. So yeah, I also pulled 5 tarot cards. I think it really talks about his career, like his work, because I see him like traveling abroad, and this is not the traditional meaning of the card, but when I looked at it, like in my mind's eye, I like in combination with this card here, if you look at the picture of this card, it looks like an artistic studio, and I saw a recording studio in my mind's eye. And as I said, I think he has to travel abroad, and yeah, I saw him recording something like it's something he has been working on for some time. This project is not entirely new, but yeah. Something else that is really beautiful is that the reading starts with 10 of Cups and ends with the 10 of Pentacles, which tells me that he is currently emotionally as well as financially very fulfilled. So that's really good to see. I will ask Spirit if I can get a bit more specific on his project. So I'm gonna remove these cards and pull some other cards for his projects. Okay, so to be honest, I'm not really getting a lot of career projects, which is quite logical, right? If he's leaving in December, I mean, what can he do in that time? It's like not a lot of time left. So I see that he could do some kind of charity work, but Aquarius can also be like Aquarius is connected to technology, the internet, so it could be that he will use the time to connect with his fans, communicate with his fans. And I also see him investing. Like, he's earned a lot of money through his previous projects. He's very well off financially, as we saw in the previous reading, right? So he's going to invest that money in some type of way. Maybe he's also going to talk with a professional about it, but I'm getting a very businessy feel of these 2 cards. This could also mean, I'm just throwing it out there, it's not the strongest feeling I'm getting, but it could also mean that he's going to launch some kind of clothing brand, or clothing or and jewelry. Like I'm getting clothes and jewelry. So maybe he's going to launch such a brand while he's in the military. That's pretty much all I'm getting for his career projects. So now let's move on to love. Actually, I didn't even want to take this deck. I had another deck prepared, but I don't know why I was drawn to this one. Like, I didn't even think about it. I just took it, so I'm just gonna go with it now. Okay, so the thing with tarot is that I can ask about a person's current energy and spirit will still give me past events that happened, which influence the person's current energy. So it's really hard to know if what I'm seeing is related to the past or the present. So I have to give you two options. If what I'm seeing is related to the past, then I see that Jungkook had someone in his life, but he had to end it, or they had to end it because one person found out something about the other person that led to a lot of conflicts, a lot of fights between them. There was a lot of tension and they had to put an end to this relationship. If what I'm seeing is related to the present, then I'm seeing that Jungkook is currently interested in someone. It's not a full-on relationship yet, but I feel like they are still in the stage of getting to know each other. But there's some kind of difficulty with this relationship. We have the King of Air here and the Queen of Air, which is like a match. They both are, they both are a match. But there's an obstacle between them, and this is the Five of Air, which is like conflicts, but the obstacle can be like anything. Of course it's conflicts, but the question is, what are the conflicts about? What is the conflict about? This is just like general obstacle, and it could be anything. It could be a third party, it could be distance, it could be work, it could be just anything, but it definitely leads to conflicts between them, and they just can't find a way to be together. I also see that, and this ties in with what I saw in the career reading with the stalking incident, I feel like they try to keep this a secret as best as they can, but I feel like in the end the truth about this relationship could come out. It could be. It doesn't have to be, but it could come out. So maybe they will have to end it because of that. They could reunite at a later point in time, but for now I feel like they have to end it, like at least temporarily. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for his love reading. Now I'm gonna look into the first 3 months of next year. So I see that the first 3 months of the new year won't be the easiest for Jungkook. I see him spiraling into negative thought patterns. I see him be very lonely and isolated. He's going to feel a little stuck, and I also see him having a little bit of anxiety. Maybe he won't sleep as well. I see a lot of exhaustion. And the thing with Jungkook is that he's a very passionate person. He needs passion to live, and he feels as if he's losing himself, and he's like looking for some kind of, not looking for his purpose. He knows what his purpose is, but he feels as if he's losing it, and he feels like almost useless, or not worthless, but useless. Like he feels lost in the first 3 months. He's like, why do I need to do this? Why am I here? This is not what I want to do. He's missing his freedom. He feels really restricted, but he's trying to have hope. He's not like giving up and everything is bad and everything. He's trying to have a little hope, and I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like this light, I feel like Jungkook is really missing his fans. It's like, also with the purple and everything, I'm getting the sense that he wants to reach out to his fans. It's like a sense of missing with this card. Also the soulmate card right above that. He would really like to reach out to his fans for some comfort, but yeah, he can't. He's stuck without the possibility of contact. A positive thing that I'm seeing is that he will also get to know new people that will possibly become his good friends. But soulmates can be anything. It could be friends, it could be a new love interest, it could be anything. So that's also what's giving him hope. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm getting for the first months of the new year for Jungkook. I really don't like how the reading ended, but sometimes it's like that. It's not always rainbows and sunshine. But all I can say is that if you look at it, there's an increase throughout the reading. It's like here we have the positive and here the negative. It's like it started negative, but it's going in the direction of positive. So he's going to be okay. The star is also something like the light of the end of the tunnel. He's going to come out of whatever he's feeling here. And I will make sure to do an update around February or March, so we will see how the energy changes until then. But yeah, I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!